Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Saturday. I want to pull right from the middle to begin this reading from the Divine Feather Oracle. So what do we have, Spirit, for Saturday? We're beginning with the Hawk card, talking about pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you right now. I feel like it's a day for you to gain several levels of communication from Spirit, through other people, through nature, through symbols, synchronicities, other tarot readers. Maybe you're meant to pull your own card or two. But they're saying, in comparison to all the other messages that are important in their own regard, in their own ways, there is at least one major message that is more important, larger. It needs to get through to you, okay? And that's obviously going to differ from case to case. But I want to pull one more. What else do we have? We're moving on to the Pelican card. Oh, I didn't even show you the actual feather. I always find that interesting. The Pelican card came out in one of the last attempts as well, talking about choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. I'm not sure why this is coming out for you individually, but maybe it's you need to forgive people at a distance or somebody in particular. It could be for somebody a work situation, is one of your connections, say your relationship. For somebody a marriage. It could be, all right, your child is what I'm getting for somebody. But you may as well need to forgive yourself for one, if not multiple reasons. Okay, 3 is the magic number is what I'm hearing, so we're going to pull a third. The Canary card. Step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. And I do sense that you're somebody who finds it easy, at least at certain points along your path, to use your voice in one way, and then it's harder to use it in another, or in another couple different ways. Where, say, for example, somebody is good at getting their voice out through running their business, but then they also work a job, and it's hard to muster up the confidence or the right wording or the right timing to speak up or say this and that of importance within that job situation. It came out for a reason. It could be, say, you're confident and smooth in regards to speaking when it comes to work, but then when it comes to connections or one in particular, it doesn't feel as easy or as organic. But your intuition, the Owl card being another one, your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So this day is another time period for you where Spirit is saying, one of your superpowers, one of your master, or you're continuing to master the skill set, is your intuition. And to ignore it, to not utilize it to your advantage, to the advantage of the areas of your life, is going to be a failing choice for you, okay? I guarantee at least some of which onto the reading have been recently ignoring what they truly feel within, because you want a situation to continue. You want to gain something quicker, sooner. Trying to fight against divine timing, maybe in regards to you just wanting to be more successful. Wanting to see something go the distance is now what I'm getting. What else do we have from the Gilded Tarot? The Two of Pentacles and the Empress card. This is coming through in two different ways. On one end, the Two of Pentacles is talking about you going through a bit of a balancing act. I know for me, I'm going to be running this business and working my night job as a server. But for you, at the very least, pairing this with the Empress card is talking about you going through the contemplation process, looking up and maybe investigating, weighing out options, at least 2 of which, for a new beginning. But there's a very Empress way about you. I'm hearing the word motherly, regardless of your gender, putting that aside for, these general tarot readings. I sense that you are watering what's important. You're doing what's necessary. It's another day where there's at least a bit of the energy we spoke upon for Friday's reading, where you're feeling like and being pushed to more so just simply get it done. Keywording, simply. There's no need for things to be overcomplicated or complicated in general. So by trusting your intuition, utilizing your experiences up until this point to your advantage, strategically, they're saying step forward, step up to the plate, and do what you got to do. And for some, that's going to be making an adjustment, a change within your world, or getting closer to doing just that. Let's pull a couple more. Actually, we have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. It feels like somebody is finding an ending to an emotional state of being, at least starting to come to a rest, to a halt, or completely. But I do feel, as I just saw a branch fall from the tree over here, I sense there's thoughts of, with the Ten of Swords, branches from your tree of life that have fallen to the wayside, that have fallen off, strategically, or just by spirit and or by yourself, but also kind of giving me very Tower card energy, things that fell out of your control that just naturally came to an end. For whatever reason, you're going to be thinking about a connection for some that you saw just kind of, I don't want to say fall apart. It wasn't even like there was any difficult ending per se. You just both went in different directions. You just casually, naturally headed in down different paths, and that connection didn't continue. And you may have tried to reunite with them, reconnect, and respark it in a different way, but it just didn't happen, And so Spirit's saying, trusting in the divine development of your individual path. And this will be increased and reminded to you through a reminder or two in regards to endings, difficulties, change from the past, okay? But given the fact that we started with the Divine Feather Messenger Oracle deck, don't be surprised if you see a feather or two throughout this day. And typically when I see that and when it comes through in my readings, it's my guides and other spirits saying, we have your back, you're protected. I feel, as I'm seeing the Four of Swords, life makes you feel a lack there of protection. Interestingly, horrible wording. It makes you feel like you don't have this full protection from spirit, okay? But they're saying there's a protector energy about you as well, as I'm for some reason seeing the Emperor. And so I feel you're needing to remember that you have the ability, the choice, the chance, times two is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm getting that, to protect this and that of importance within your world, but remembering to find the balance in it all and don't overdo it within that process. But the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups, these two pairing together, giving me very much the message, the energy of we have to allow for it, even allow for certain cups to fall over, kind of going back to the branch falling from the tree. Another way to visualize, to get that message across to you, to remind each and every one of us. Sometimes we have to push that cup over, right? Initiate that falling apart, or that removal, that change, adjustment, so that there can then be room for what the Ten of Cups will end up, or has currently, or is currently representing for you. I do sense that you want somebody's energy to pipe it down, is what I'm hearing, as we do, interestingly enough, have the siren in the background. Because I sense that someone has large and in charge, but very disruptive energy. You might be feeling, I'm getting calm, cool, collected, head in the game kind of energy, but then feeling quite large and in charge as well, but in a different way in comparison to whoever has, let's just say, annoying energy, right? Or just disruptive once again. Now, your happiness, it's another day where that's going to take a highlight, as I'm being drawn to two B's here. The number 2 is also significant. You're going to be reaping rewards, results throughout this day. And I feel it's not only just due to what you're accomplishing and putting yourself towards, applying yourself towards, if I didn't say it already throughout this day, but I feel it's also past efforts paying off. But the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, change and structure is taking a highlight, tradition for some, all right, religion, spirituality, all of which are very much a part of this period, as I do feel Spirit is saying you're potentially on your way to a burnout, as I do feel temptation is being pushed to the forefront of your focus, your awareness, whether it's more so from the recent past, let's just say, and or throughout this this energy period for you. Okay, going back to when we were talking about religion, spirituality, structure, traditions, I feel like holidays are one in particular as well coming to mind, or taking a highlight. I'm getting, as I'm drawn to a Christmas tree decoration, I wouldn't be surprised if Christmas or Hanukkah is taking a highlight for you. I know that's random, but it came out for a reason. Now, the Temperance card, because you do have to have patience, I don't feel it's recently been fully with you, and I can relate. There's something about the Mercury retrograde that we're going through, leaving you wanting things to go quicker, happen quicker, grow faster, come in for you sooner. Not having the utmost patience in regards to, okay, maybe yourself, but how some things run, how other people live and or work, people's energy once again. So they're saying take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep breath. Because I do feel like you're calm, cool, and collected once again, at least for the most part, but it doesn't mean that you don't have moments of slight irritation or annoyance. The Eight of Pentacles and the Sun card to get ready to wrap this up, and the High Priestess. Yeah, it's a very spiritually connected day for you. I mean, we started with, the message from the Hawk card about all these synchronicities and levels of communication coming through from spirits, not even just your team of guides. But you may need to remind yourself at a certain point that you can't force it in the midst of this retrograde, because that's what Mercury retrograde is all about. It pushes us to slow it down, to reassess, to be honest with ourselves, to remember the importance and the necessity of not forcing it, because you literally can't during this retrograde, especially, even in comparison to others. But they're saying as you put in the hard work, you're going to receive little bits and pieces, moments of happiness. All right, it's the second daily read in a row where we receive the Sun card, it being the main energy in the Friday reading. But there's a connection to that day that seems quite relevant. There's a connection to two different areas within your life, a sense of correlation being relevant. And they're saying this is important for you to think about and notice and maybe even utilize throughout this period. Another random reading, but I hope it was truly helpful. I'm, of course, sending you a ton of love and light. Do enjoy this spiritual day, okay?